Selamun aleyküm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Meded ya Resul, meded ya Sadat ashabı, meded ya Meşâhına destur. Ve neşallah fazla sayışı Muhammed Allah'tan meded. Tarikatuna sahaba vel hayru fil camiye. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnellezîne ecremû kânû mellezîne âmenû yedhakûn. Ve edemâru ve yetegâmezûn. Sadakallahu azim. Allah Azze ve Celle buyuruyor ki dünyada şimdi o zamanda da peygamberlik zamanında daha önce de yani her zaman
Allah Almighty describes with this holy verse the state of this world, and it's the situation that was like this in the time of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and it was like this not only today but also before.
Kötü insanlar salih insanlardan uzak durur, görürse onların yanından geçerse diyor göz kırparlar, birbirlerine işaret ederler. Bakın şu insanlara bunlar yoldan çıkmış.
And Allah Almighty describes the situation that evil people would laugh at the believers, at good people, and they would evil people would despise the believers and would stay away from the righteous people. And when the bad ones, Allah Almighty describes the situations that even during the time of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, when the bad ones saw the believers, if they passed by them, they would wink and signal to each other, and then the bad ones, the evil ones, would despise the believers, laugh at them, mock them, and say, "Look at those people, they have gone astray."
İyi yapmıyorlar diye bunlar dünyada bu şekil üzerine.
And thus the disbelievers would then mock the believers, saying, "Just look at them, in what terrible state they are. They are not doing well."
Kötü insanlar, salih insanlar devamlı hakir görürler.
And this is a reality that evil people constantly look down on righteous people.
İşe yaramaz görürler.
Evil people consider righteous people as useless.
Gülerler onlara, alay ederler.
They laugh at them, they mock them.
Ama ahirette onlara gülecek diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
But Allah Almighty informs us that in the hereafter, it will be the believers, it will be the righteous one who will laugh at the evil ones.
Cennete güzel yerlerde oturup ötekilerine onlar gülecek.
In the hereafter, when the believers have reached their beautiful places in paradise, and while they rest and sit in their beautiful places, they will then be the ones who will be laughing at those evil people who would use to laugh at them throughout their lifetimes.
Son gülen kazanmış olur diyor.
And it is said that those who laugh in the end are the ones who are the winners.
Akıbet sonun insanın hayır olması lazım ki hayatı boşa gitmesin.
The end of your life is important, and you must make an effort in order that your end is good, so that your life was not wasted.
Hayat çabuk geçiyor.
Life passes by quickly.
Bu durmuyor, geçiyor.
Life does not stop, it goes by.
Sen bunun şeyine bakıp da kendini unutacaksan hüsrandasın.
If you look at others, if you let yourself to be influenced by others and forget about yourself, then you are losing.
Hiçbir şey kazanmamış olursun.
And you will have not gained anything.
Hayatın kıymetli, hayat kıymetlidir.
This life is precious. This life is valuable.
O da boşa gitmiş olur.
and you must not waste this precious life.
Boşa değil de günahla gitmiş olur.
However, people do not only waste their lives, instead they spend their lives in sin.
Vakit var hayattayken, sağ nefes varken insan tövbe edip Allah yoluna girmesi kendisi için en büyük kazançtır.
But there's still time. While you are alive and while you still have breath, there's still time for a person to repent and to enter the path of Allah Almighty. And to follow the path of Allah Almighty is the greatest gain for oneself.
Ondan daha büyük bir şey olamaz.
There can be nothing greater than following the way of Allah Almighty.
Dünyanın kazançları filan hiçbir şeydir.
The gains and the profits of this world are nothing to this divine favor of following the way of Allah Almighty.
Onun kazancı, ahiret kazancı ilelebettir.
And what you gain by following the way of Allah Almighty is a gain which is going to last forever. It is a gain which you will find in the hereafter and which will be everlasting.
Bu dünyanın biraz kazansan bile ne zaman elinden gider, ne zaman kaybedersin belli değil.
If you gain something in this world, even if it's just a little, you never know when it is actually going to leave your hands. You are always running the risk of losing what you have in this world.
Onun için insan, mümin olan insan dikkat etsin, onun bunun lafıyla yolunu çevirmesin.
Therefore, a person and special believers must be careful, and they should not change their way and go astray, letting themselves influenced by what other people say around them.
Yoldan çıkmasın. Seni yoldan çıkarmak için dediğimiz gibi bu Allah bu insanlar benden alay ediyor. Benim yolum acaba onlar gibi olsa daha mı olur diye şey yapar.
Do not let yourself be influenced by others, and don't let yourselves be influenced by others laughing at you or mocking you, because as Allah Almighty mentioned, the evil ones, they mock the righteous ones. So don't let them make you think, am I going the wrong way? Don't let them make you think, maybe I should follow the way of those who mock me. Don't let others make you think that if I were to follow them, then nobody would laugh at me, nobody would mock me.
Öyle olursa da her şey kaybetmiş olur.
But if you change your ways and become like those who mock you, then you have lost everything.
Bu zaman çok kötü bir zamandır.
Now we live in a very bad time.
İnsanları yoldan çıkarmaya her şey var.
There's everything in this time to lead people astray.
Her türlü imkan var.
There are all kinds of opportunities to make people go astray.
Günah işlemek eskisine göre çok daha kolaydır. Çok daha nefis onu yaptırabilir.
Committing sins these days is much easier than ever before. It is much easier, and the ego can easily make you commit sins.
Her şey eski zamanın insanları günah işleyecekleri vakit bile saklanırlar ederler. Şimdi
in old days, people would feel ashamed when committing a sin, and they would seclude and hide themselves when they were about to commit a sin.
İftihar ediyorlar her yaptıkları pislikle, her yaptıkları günahla iftira.
But now they take pride in every filthy thing they do. They take pride in every sin they commit.
Ediyor. Ama kazanç değil o zarardır.
But those sins they take pride in, they are not a gain. They are nothing but a loss.
Zarar üstüne zarar.
It is a loss upon loss.
O zararı da getirmek için tövbe istiğfar edip de o yoldan, o mekandan, o arkadaşlardan uzak durmak.
And in order to save oneself from losing, one must repent and seek the forgiveness of Allah Almighty, and one must stay away from that wrong path, that wrong place and those wrong friends.
Lazım. Allah yardım etsin. Hidayet olsun inşallah
May Allah Almighty help us and guide people, inshallah.
insanlara. Onlarla tevfik. El Fatiha.